That did not go well for me.
I don't know. It seemed like an average show to me. There were fun parts. There were weird parts. There were more weird parts than fun parts. Yeah, that's about right.
You know what you do when you get bucked off Widowmaker? You know what you do when Bucky throws you to the floor?
What is this buck thing going on here?
Well, I'm calling back to the story where the lady got thrown by Bucky.
Okay.
The horse Bucky. And
that's not obscure. Carry on.
When,
yeah.
You know what you do when Demon heaves you over a wall? I mean, Demon the horse. You get right back on the horse. That's what you do. And that's what I'm doing. So please subscribe, and follow. This is True Really News.
If for no other reason than to help Scott get over his trauma.
Yeah, exactly.
And the trauma is basically Scott being Scott.
Right. I traumatized myself.
Yeah.
How are you going to heal from that?
Stop talking now.
Okay.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
By the way, it won't stop the healing.
Thank you.
So on October 28th, while most of the Western world was celebrating my son's birthday, we missed a huge one, man.
What?
It was World Lemur Day.
Oh.
All right, now let's talk the important part. My son is 39. He's the baby of my family.
Yeah. Isn't that something?
That means bad things. It confuses my brain. It thinks we're 18. It, however, does not confuse my body, which looks at my brain very often and goes,
no. You're an idiot.
No.
Yeah.
Lemur Day. This is the 8th annual celebration.
Oh, good.
So better late than never. Let me give you some World Lemur Day facts.
Okay.
If you want to see a lemur in its natural habitat, you have to travel to
Lemurland.
No. Why does that sound like it should be a place in Disney, right?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It's a Lemurland at Madagascar. Come on, you saw the movie?
Actually, I have never seen Madagascar.
You got to see the movie with the King Lemur guy. He's amazingly odd. He would work.
I shall try to watch it.
Lemurs are an endemic species found naturally only on the island off the coast of Africa. So if you find them elsewhere, they've been stolen from their families and put into slavery in the zoo. The island itself is the reason why lemurs are so unique because, well, let's be honest, it's Madagascar. They have a lot of
cool stuff.
I was going to say weird shit, but okay. There are almost 100 kind of lemurs, despite their living only in Madagascar, and there are many. There are some that are more noticeable than others and some less noticeable than others. There's like the 1-ounce mouse lemur, who's hard to notice, up to the 20-pound Indri lemur. And, of course, the weirdest of the bunch is the Sifaka. The Sifaka lemur moves on land by jumping sideways.
Oh, I've seen pictures of them.
I have too, but I thought they were people trying to dodge traffic. Lemurs have 2 tongues.
It depends on where they're pointed.
Lemurs have, well, towards the traffic, I would hope, because otherwise they're going to dive right into it.
2 tongues. They're going to be very powerful.
They have 2 tongues. Granted, the second tongue isn't much of one. It's a really small, sits below the real tongue. It has no taste buds, but its only job is really to clean off hair from their tooth comb teeth. Their teeth comb tooth? They have a set of teeth they use to groom themselves, and this is...
Oh, this is the cleansing.
This is the built-in cleaner thing.
Oh, okay. That's very nice.
Okay. Only a few mammal species are dominated by females, human beings, and others. One of those few is lemurs. Well, human beings and lemurs. A lemur society, females sit at the top of the hierarchy, and the girl bosses make sure everybody in the group remembers that. So it's like every other.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, it doesn't matter what gender. It's not unusual to see a female lemur give a disobedient male a beating, snatch a choice of morsel of food from a male's hands, or kick a male off the most comfortable sleeping spot. I think that's all happened in adult land, human land, too.
That happened to me the day I got married.
And I was going to say any day that ends in Y, it's a possibility. In addition, a lemur bans males. Oh, and a lemur bans males get to eat only after the ladies have finished their dinner.
Oh, okay. I get that.
That's good because, you order the steak, the lady lemur orders the salad, and if you get them at the same time, you can eat your steak, man.
Yeah, no, I'll just have a bite of yours.
And my favorite, although male lemurs bow to the females, their own internal hierarchy is less clear. And when two ring-tailed lemur guys want to see who's who,
yep,
they fight.
Dum, dum, dum.
It's something to do with the male of the species. They, however, do not bite or scratch because that would hurt.
Yeah, what do they do?
I mean, they've got sharp teeth and they've got big claws. And
yes, they do.
Nope, they see who smells the worst.
Oh, Lord, I'm not even touching that.
Which I believe in human beings is also done, but not probably after you're a sophomore in high school. Male ring-tailed lemurs have scent glands on their wrists. You know, Spider-Man can shoot spider thingies out of his wrist?
Well, thank goodness it's their wrists.
When it's time, don't go there, you evil being. When it's time
for a week. Fine.
When it's time to do battle, they don their armor. No, they don't. They just rub their wrists on their tails and waft the stink in front of the rival's face. First one to back off loses.
I want that to be the way we solve wars. I want that to call Putin. Tell him we got a deal for him.
They are also, by the way, one of two mammals with blue eyes. And if the blue eyes look really bloodshot, he's probably a male who just lost a stink fight.
Speaking of mammals.
Were we?
Okay. By
Okay.
some estimates, more than 8.7 million species of plants and animals live on Earth. Mammals make up a fairly small fraction.
Yeah.
6,495 species.
Not many of us.
Which mammals are the most numerous, you might ask?
I was just wondering, Scott,
Yes, Tony?
which mammals are the most numerous?
Bats.
Baseball or winged?
Winged, which account for 21% of all mammals.
And why Batman is so popular.
The tiny bumblebee bat is only about an inch long. It's the world's smallest mammal, while the flying fox bat has a 5-foot wingspan.
So could the mouse lemur take that tiny little bat, I suppose? Or would it
Well,
be?
I'm thinking about that. Those two guys, we ought to set up a match. With the bat trying to bite him and the lemur waving his tail frantically.
Well, he's probably not a stinky lemur. He's probably going to fight him back with those little claws and teeth.
Ooh, wow.
Imagine how many bites it would take to notice.
Yeah. Science classified the bats into two categories, microbats and megabats. Microbats are generally smaller nighttime flyers that rely on echolocation to hunt insects, whereas megabats are often much larger, and some of them hunt in the daytime. Megabats primarily live in the tropics, where they use their larger eyes and better olfactory senses. I'm having a stroke. I smell toast. Holy crap. Can I get some marmalade?
You want me to dial 911 or just giggle over here? I could do either.
Megabats primarily live in the tropics. They use their eyes and stuff anyway, they look for...
Actually, the mega of the bats lives in Gotham City, but let's not get into that now.
Nectar-eating bats are master pollinators of more than 500 plant species. I know.
Those little rascals.
Including cacao for chocolate,
Bless you.
and agave, for tequila.
Again.
Can we do chocolate tequila? Have we ever tried that? Never again.
All right, people. Let us know if there is.
Not to mention their ability to keep mosquito, moth, and beetle populations in check. Bats even help combat deforestation by dropping seeds over barren areas. Bat drop seeds can account for up to 95% of regrowth in cleared forests in tropical areas.
They don't drop them with their little hands, do they?
No, they drop them with their little
got it.
claws. And it comes out in little cubes. We learned that some time ago. No, that's a wombat poop. Never mind. Except on very special occasions, bats are not wombats.
Nope, even on like Halloween, they dress up as one.
So much
trick or treating is up.
There goes our whole
up.
Mutual of Omaha strategy. That's all I'm saying. We are not going to be wildlife people.
Yeah. Now where is Marlon Perkins?
Dead.
Oh man, I didn't know he was sick. Trick or treating is off limits in a suburban Detroit neighborhood. And since we just got done with Halloween, it was kind of a big deal.
Okay.
Officials in Wyandotte said a cockroach infestation has been confirmed at a vacant home after a tip from a trash hauler. Duh. The pests have been moving to other homes now. Well, isn't that sweet? Sidewalks will be closed on Halloween. Yes, they were. City engineer Greg Mayhew said a Halloween ban will prevent further roach migration. Think about it. Let me see what candy you got. Okay, you got a candy bar. Big freaking cockroach. Candy bar being eaten by another big freaking cockroach.
And one cockroach going, ooh, I have a peanut allergy.
The city is trying to exterminate the roaches, but it'll take some time. They're a very democratic city, so I suspect they're trying to kill them with kindness, and that may never happen. Walking the street could help kill the cockroaches, but their eggs still could spread and survive. I don't know how that works, but I understand now why cockroaches and Keith Richards will be here in the end.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.